Hello students, hope you all are well. Let us start our next video on the basis of elements of accounts, part 1, standard 12. Student 8, all of you know the revision chapter is going on because your fourth unit test is going to come, which will take from 27th and 28th October. And in my subject accountancy for 12th standard, the chapter 5 admissions, chapter 6 retirement or death, and chapter 7 dissolutions of the partnership firms are included. And out of these three chapters, 25 marks questions will come, and I am sure that from chapter 5, one long questions of 8 marks, and chapter 6 also one long questions of 8 marks, and chapter 7 at least two short type of questions will come, where each will give you 3 marks. The previous two video, the chapter 5 revisions and chapter 6 revisions also I completed, and in this video I will do the revisions for chapter 7. In this chapter 7, total weightage of this chapter is 8 marks, where you will get one question MCQ and one question of section B. So let me explain first what type of questions are coming from the MCQ as well as the section B. Then I will come to the practical side, some of the revisions of the practical sums. So the chapter 7, it is started from page number according to your textbook. I want to show it here. It is coming in page number 275. You see in this 275, on the top, all these 5 points are included, and the theoretical part, when I taught this chapter, that time theoretical part also I mark it. That theoretical part, once again I am telling you, you mark it, and these are the theoretical part you will go through for your section A and section B questions. Page number 275, the point number 2, meaning of dissolutions, that I already marked it. Then the page number 275, the third point, the dissolutions of the firm and a partnership, that is dissolutions of firm and dissolutions of a partnership. What is called the meaning of dissolutions of the firm and dissolutions of the partnership, it is given in details. And page number 276, the point number 4, dissolutions of the partnership firm, you are having the A, B and C, 3 points are there. Method of dissolutions of the firm, legals and others provisions for accounting, settlement of dissolutions and procedure for dissolutions. A, method of dissolutions of the firm, again you are having the 2 points, and under that the first point is the normal dissolutions and the second point is the dissolutions by the court. Generally the section B questions are coming from here, dissolutions by normal dissolutions or the dissolutions without interference of the court, and second point, dissolutions by the court. These are the point, and next it is coming, that is page number 278, the point number C. Before that, on the top 4, 5 and your 6th point is there. The 6th number point is most important, distributions of the assets and realizations of the firm. After that you come back, the point number C, that is same page, the general procedure of the dissolutions. What is the general procedure of the dissolutions, or when you are going to do the dissolutions, how many accounts you are going to open. You have seen that one. In case of admissions, how many accounts you are going to open. Generally in case of admission and in case of a retirement, that is revaluations account and partners capital account, cash account and new balance sheets. These are the 3 accounts and 1 statement you are opening. Similarly here also, for doing this chapter you have to open in not revaluations account but realization account, partners loan account if it is there, partners capital account oblique current account and cash account and bank account. Next, the most important things is there, you have to remember the journal in this chapter only. Which journal you have to pass in different situations. Like that, some of the journal I will make you practice, that you will do. But according to your textbook, page number 279 onwards, listen very carefully what I am telling. That the most important things for this chapter. Page number 279 onwards, the first point it is given, balance of accumulated reserve and undistributed profit. It is started from here, that is 1. And like that, if you find out that page number 280, page number 281, the point is slowly increasing. Point number 1, 2, 3, 4. Page number 282, the point number 5, point number 6. Page number 283, the point number 7. Page number 284, the point number 8, point number 9, point number 10, and page number 285, the point number 11. Up to this all these 11 points, that journal entries it is given, in which situation what journal entry you will pass. That if you understand this chapter, 95% you will be able to cover it. Once again I want to tell you the things what I already taught you, the same thing I want to repeat you, and today I will make practice from extra sums from my book, that also we will do it. Once again, page number 286. Page number 286, the illustration number 1. Under this illustration number 1, there are so many more type of questions or the journal entries it is given. These are the journal entries you have to make practice. The illustration 1, it is started from 286. The point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which come in page number 291. So page number 286. Page number 286 page number 291, all these 15 points, that also you have to understand. From that, the most of the questions are coming. And which is deducted the illustration as the exercise practical sums. I am not going so details, but theoretical part I told you. And second order, second method also is there. That also you will go through. Page number 294. The second method for the preparations of the realization account, that also you should know theoretical part, and you come back the exercise questions. Exercise questions you will find out that page number 309. Page number 309 exercise questions started. First one is the MCQ, second one is the 1 or 2 lines question answer, that is for section B. Third one also you will do that, because third number questions also may be the theoretical part long, but from that part of this long may be the converted into the short. So that also you will go through. And fourth onwards you will make practice for the short type of sum. 4th, 5th, 6th, this is 4th, 5th and 6th. So already I have done the 4th, 5th and 6th from the previous when I taught this chapter. Now like this sum from others books, I want to make you practice so that you can understand what type of questions are coming from there also. So I am writing the questions, at the same time I will write the solutions also, that you will follow it, how you will pass the journal entries for different situations. Homework, when I taught this chapter, that time I had given this homework from this chapter. I think you have done. Those who have not completed this one, also you follow it, what type of journal entry you will pass. All of you know that one realizations account we are going to pass, we are going to open. And in this realization account, all the assets and liabilities, first we are transferring, and after that, if you are selling these assets or if you are paying anything, the liability or anything else, that everything we are doing through the realization account, which account we are transferring. So let me do or the practice 1 or 2 like the type of the sums which will help you. So number 1, I am writing the questions first. After that I will write the answer. First one is coming, that during the dissolution of the partnership firm, the balance sheet shows the land and building of 1,50,000 and investment of rupees 60,000. So I am not writing this all, the data I am writing so that you can understand. In the old balance sheets shows the land and building of rupees 1,50,000 and the investment of rupees 60,000. investment of rupees 60,000, they could release only 1,20,000 and 80,000 and release 1,20,000 and 80,000 respectively. See, this is the questions. I have not written in all this word in details, it will take time, but that to solve it, whatever the data is required, that I collected it. What is given? It is given in the old balance sheet source. So in your balance sheet, it is given land and building of rupees 1,50,000 and investment of rupees 60,000. If I read up to this, that you can understand this land and building and investment which is given in your balance sheet, that first entry you have to transfer this one to the realization account. And as assets are debit balance, you have to make it a credit. So realization account debit to land and building and to investment. That is your first channel. Second, this is called 1,20,000 and 80,000 respectively. That means you have sold land and building, and out of that, this land and building which you transfer 1,50,000, that you got 1,20,000 and investment you got the 80,000. So first journal which you have to pass that the transfer entry. Transfer entry what you do? Realization account debit. Realization account debit to land and building. Short form I am writing. It will not waste the time. To investment account. Land and building how much? Land and building is coming 1,50,000 and investment is coming how much? 60,000. If you add, you will get 2,10,000. That is your first journal. Similarly, you have to pass the second journal, because after selling you got the money, cash or bank account debit. So you can write cash or bank account debit. The second journal will come in cash oblique bank account debit to what? To realization. How much? You will write 2 lakh, because 1,20,000 plus 80 is equal to 2 lakhs. You can write it together. That is 1,20,000 plus 80,000. This is your first question section. Now you are coming to question number 2. Do you understand what I said? Realization account debit to land and building, to investment, cash and bank account debit to realization. Now second question. There is no record of goodwill in the books of account, but during realizations it released or realized rupees 50,000. So questions you have to write here. There is no record of goodwill. No record of goodwill in the books but during realizations, during dissolutions, but during dissolutions it released rupees 50,000. Questions you understand? This is answer. This is question. This is answer. What is given? It is given that there is no record of goodwill in the books. You are not having the goodwill balance in the balance sheets. This is the meaning of that. There is no record of a goodwill in the books, but during this realizations, it is released of rupees 50,000. When dissolutions you have done that time. So first entry for the goodwill will not transfer, because it was not there in your balance sheet. The first entry will not come. So you can write here first entry, no entry. And second entry, you are getting cash. How much? 50,000. So cash oblique bank account debit to realization. How much you are getting? Cash 50,000. So first entry is not coming, second entry is coming. This is that answer for the second one, cash and bank account debit to realization account. Next is coming third one. Third one is coming. The goodwill of the firm is recorded 60,000. Where I am writing? Question 3. Goodwill is rupees 60,000. It is recorded. Goodwill of rupees is 60,000. It is recorded. Okay? It is recorded 60,000. There is no information regarding the realization value. But no information regarding realized value. Regarding realized value. Answer. What is given? Goodwill is of rupees 60,000 and there is not recorded in the realization value. So goodwill you are having in the balance sheets? Of course, you are having the balance sheets. And whenever you are having the balance sheets, first of all you have to pass the journal entry for transfer entry. That entry, first entry will come, realization account debit to goodwill account. How much? 60,000. There, first entry is coming, but here, first entry is not coming. Why? Because it was not there in the goodwill in the balance sheet, but there, it was there recorded. It is recorded in the goodwill in the balance sheet. So this is coming. And secondly, they say that nothing is, no information regarding the realization value. So it will come in no entry. Realization value का कोई entry नहीं दिया. So we will not pass the second journal. First journal generally transfer entry, second journal generally selling entry or paying entry, whatever is coming. Next is coming the number 4. During dissolution of a partnership firm, after paying all the liabilities, I am writing it there short format. After paying all liabilities, the partners loan, whatever it is, the excess of rupees 80,000 was there. Okay, I will explain it here. Profit and loss sharing ratio for ABC is 5:3:2. 5:3:2. Do you understand? 5:3:2. This is the question. Answer. Let me read the question because I have not written in details about the question. It will take time. For that, I wrote in short form the data, how much is required to solve that one. Only this much data I collected from the question. It is given that one. After paying all liabilities and others loan or whatever it is given the others loan also, that I have not written. After paying all liabilities, the excess amount of rupees 80,000. That means in realization account you are having 80,000 balance. After paying all this expense which you had to pay, that you paid and now at present you are having 80,000 extra. This 80,000 extra amount, whatever you are having, that of course it should be given to A, to B and C in the ratio of 5:3:2. Understand or not? So, shall we pass the first journal or not? First journal will not come. It is not like that. The first journal, second journal. Every time it will not be there. Assets and liabilities like that. It is saying that time you will say the first journal, second journal. It is like that. But here they said that one, the excess amount which you have to transfer to the partners capital account, as it is a profit, so partners capital account will be credited. So number 4 is realization account debit to S company, B company and C company. That is called realization account debit to S cap to B's cap to C's cap. How much? 80,000 debit. And which ratio will pass? 5:3:2. 5 मतलब half. Because 5 plus 3 plus 2 मतलब 5 plus 3 8 plus 2 10. 10 of this 5. So Mr. A is getting 40. And earthing 24, this will I think 24. And I think earthing is 16. This will be 16. If you add it, you will get I think 80. Whatever. This is the amount which is coming 40, 24 and 16,000. This is the questions 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that I want to make practice for the more questions. And that type of questions is going to come that you try to understand. I told you the illustration 1 and exercise. Illustration 1 all the points and exercise. The question whatever it is given, the question number 4, 5, 6, like that. All small type of questions you make practice, you will be able to understand. And this is extra sums I am doing it here. Next is coming, the partners one take the responsibility of looking after business's work. For his work of 25,000 was decided to pay. The firm paid him 15,000 towards expense. This will come at question number 5. It is given that one partner has taken the responsibility. One partner has taken the responsibility for the looking after dissolution's work, and for this work it is decided to be paid rupees 25,000. Rupees 25,000 to be paid to the partner for all this work. Okay? And next is coming, and the firm paid this 50,000 for that expense. The firm paid rupees 15,000 at present, 15,000 towards expense. Towards expense. Answer. Question I have not written details, बार-बार मैं बोल रहा हूँ. The rupees 25,000 to be paid to a partner, Mr. Tanmay, to whom it is given. So, as a partner I wrote, so you write partner's account. And out of that, only 15,000 you pay. So, first journal is coming, realization account debit to first journal is coming, realization account debit to partners capital account. पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट को क्रेडिट करना है और रियल एस्टेट अकाउंट को डेबिट करना है. दिस इज द अमाउंट व्हिच इज डिसाइडेड टू बी पेड. मतलब 25,000 वी हैव टू पे फॉर द फर्स्ट जनरल इंश्योरेंस, एंड आउट ऑफ दैट इट इज पेड रुपीस 25,000 and 25,000 sorry 15,000 you have paid. So partners capital account debit. How much? Partners capital account debit to cash and bank account. How much? 15,000. This is to be paid 25,000, but out of that 15,000 we have paid. So this two journal is coming. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The partners Jatin accepted to pay the loan given by his wife of the firm of rupees 60,000. The next is coming. Partner Jatin accepted to pay the loan. Jatin accepted to pay the loan. How much? Jatin accepted to pay the loan of his wife. Rupees 60,000. This is data. This is the question. Question number 6. This is the answer. What is given it here? Very carefully you try to understand. It is given it here that Jatin accepted to pay the loan of his wife of the 6,000. Now automatically question comes, sir, how many journals will come? 1 or 2? Obviously you have to understand that Jatin's Mrs. ka loan, मतलब Jatin's wife loan, it was not transferred to the realization account. Then it is not directly the payment we are going to do. The partner Jatin is taking one liability. I told several times, the partner is taking liability, partner's capital account will be credit. If partner is taking assets, partner's capital account will be debit. So he is taking a liability, and whose liability is wife's loan, and wife's loan balance, it was debit balance or credit balance? It was credit balance, so we have to make it a debit. So partner's wife loan account debit to Jatin's capital account. This will be the journal. Only one single journal will come here. Where double journal will not come, because this amount has not been transferred to the realizations account. For that, only direct entry will pass. Partner's wife loan was taken, so we are making debit. As the partner is taking liability, his capital account will be credit. Next I am coming the next one, which is 7. Like that, so many questions are coming, only you have to make practice for that. Okay? The income tax liability of a partnership firm is determined up to this 25,000, which is not recorded in the books. 7. Income tax liabilities of this 25,000. Income tax liabilities of rupees 25,000. Okay. Income tax liability of rupees 25,000, which is tax ownership firm is 25,000, which is not recorded in the books. Which is not recorded in the books. One liability is coming, IT, income tax. Income tax liability is coming, it was not recorded, it was not there in the balance sheet. But what will do? You have to pay or not? Of course you have to pay. And it is very easy that few things you have to keep in mind. The system, if you understand everything, you will be able to understand. Income tax liability you are going to pay, whenever you are going to pay, that means it is one type of expense or loss, whatever you consider. And if you consider it as expense or loss, realization account it will be debit, and cash is going out, so cash or bank account will be debit. Realization account will be too. So it is only one general income. The answer: cash oblique bank account, cash oblique bank account debit to realization account. Only single general. How much? 25,000. That is right. Every time I am students, I will tell you, like that few only journals are there in this chapter. These few journals, if you are remembering, I think you will not have any problems from this chapter. Next questions. Next question, question number 8. Here I wrote the question 8, 9, 10, 11. So that you can understand that one, the question whatever it is given. Question number 8 is given. The motor car having book value. This is book value. Book value of rupees 1,20,000 is taken by a partner Raju of rupees 80,000. How many journal from this entry from this question you have to pass? That all of you know. The two journals. One, the motor car which you are having in this balance sheet, that you have to transfer, first entry. And another one, the Raju is taking this motor car, that is second entry. So first motor car we have to transfer to the realization account. Motor car is debit balance, we have to make it a credit. So it is coming realization account debit to motor car account. How much? 1 lakh per month. This we are transferring to the realization account. First journal. And second journal, this is taken by the Raju. And Raju is taking assets. I told you, we partner is taking assets, for this capital account will be debit. So Raju's capital account debit, Raju's cash account debit to realization account. How much? 80,000. So this is the journal for transfer entry. This is the journal for which the Raju is taking this journal. Every time, this chapter is very easy chapter only if you are able to remember few transactions, nothing else. Number 9. From the past bad debt of rupees 10,000, 8,000 are recovered. Confusion should not come. Thus, the journal already you have passed. Where? In the population debit side. That time you wrote it is a bad debt, but you did not expect that amount will get back. You will get it back. But after that you are getting back of this 8,000. So 8,000 entry will not come, which you already passed it. Only the entry which you have to pass for this 8,000. That is number 10, cash and bank account debit to realization account. So cash of the bank account debit to realization account. Transfer entry will not come here. So it is 8,000. 10,000 also will not come here. 10,000 already you have passed. This is the past bad debt which was recorded, but unexpected you are getting income. So bank account debit to realization. Next, number 10. Partner Mr. X accepted to pay the bills payable of rupees 25,000. Who is taking? The Mr. X. Which is taking? A liability. Already I told you liability is taken by Mr. X. That is his our capital account will be trading. So realization account debit to X capital account. This is called realization account debit to X capital account. How much? 25,000. Understand not? This is, of course, question may come from your mind. The partners, Mr. X accepted to pay the bills payable of rupees 25,000. The transfer entry you have not passed, bills payable, bills receivable. If you pass this first journal, then second journal is the best, most important, that is realization account debit to Mr. X capital account, because Mr. X is taking liability, his capital account will be credit. And bills payable is a credit balance, we are making a debit. Okay? Next is coming. Unrecorded investment of rupees 30,000 are released from this firm. Unrecorded, it was not recorded, it was not there in your balance sheets. It's called unrecorded. The things which is not there in the balance sheet, first entry will not come. That things formula you will keep in mind. It may be the assets or maybe the liability, whatever it is there. The things which is not existence in your old balance sheets, the first entry will not come. Cash or bank account debit to realization account. So second entry will come only cash or bank account debit to realization account. You are getting that one type of extra income. This is called one type of extra income you are getting for that. That unrecorded, it was not recorded. If it is recorded, then first journal will come, transfer entry, then second journal will come, sale entry. Or if anybody is taking for that entry. Like that, unrecorded income also may come. Suppose it is given it here, and unrecorded income, the number 12. Question number 12. And unrecorded income of rupees 5,000 receipts. Unrecorded income of rupees 5,000 receipts. So what journal you pass? Cash or bank account debit. Cash or bank account debit to realization account. Because in the income for realization account will be credit. If it is expense, it is realization account will be debit. Here, unrecorded income of rupees 5,000 receipts. In place of that, if it is given unrecorded expense, suppose in place of income, if it is given expense, the reverse entry will be there. That is realization account debit to cash or bank. Because you have to pay. This is you are getting, cash is coming. So cash or bank account debit to realizations. If whenever you are paying unrecorded, that is reverse entry, that is realization account debit to cash or bank account. Students, I told you, almost all the things from this chapter I tried in my level best to cover it. Now question is that what is the still it is left that you may practice, even though if you have any doubt at any time you can tell me anything from any books you make practice, especially you give the most importance from your textbook, and textbook the portions what I told you, according to that if you make practice, not a single marks will be deducted. Hope you are understanding and you follow it. All the best. Bye.